G'day viewers, well I got my little ZVS plasma speaker kit off eBay. This thing's just a cheap one, all in Chinese, but I just follow the pictures and just build it according to the pictures. It's pretty straightforward. It's a bit of surface mount soldering involved here, nothing too complicated. There's the actual size there. We've got a 10 nanofarad, 1 nanofarad and a 330 picofarad capacitor, because they're not labelled. Now if they should be labelled on the pick and place packets there, but if they're not, I just measure it with my multimeter to verify that, so I get the right value capacitors in there. What's this one? One U, U1, that one's got U1 written on it. Yeah, they're all small stuff. It helps to use some flux. Put some soldering flux on your component and a needle to hold the component, then you just tap on the soldering iron. That gets them soldered real nicely. I'll use this Sowella one. You definitely want that one here. It's got the good tip on it and you can control it with that. Because you need just the right temperature for this to work properly. Yeah. That's actually magnified, but the real life they're actually a lot smaller than that. There's a couple of transistors there to solder on. Now that tiny ones in there, they're so tiny. There's some little xenodiodes. And those black ones down there, little transistors in there, 2 of them. Anyway, little tiny Chinese flyback and Hui Fu Hua Electronics Co Limited. The common is already marked with a red line. I'll have to go in my storage and get my other flyback collection out. We'll see how it sounds with the bigger flyback. Left channel, 12 volt. That goes to your transformer, your line output transformer. I don't know why it's got positive and negative. It's AC it's supposed to be driving that with. I don't know why I've labelled it like that. HAODIY.net. A nice little Cimex spark gap that comes with. Nice. Chong X capacitor. Yeah, this has been my first surface mount kit I've ever built. All my other kits have always been 3-hole component. This is my first hybrid surface mount and 3-hole type kit I've ever built. So, be a nice fun one, this one. As I said, I'm going to have to go by the pictures here because everything's all in Chinese. There's basically how you solder, put your pad down, one side of the component, hold it with a pair of tweezers, build it like that, then do the same on the other side, it's easy. It's not as hard as it looks. 3 little wire ones, little transistors. There's a website, if you're curious, you can translate it on Google if you want. Something about 19, or must have been who invented it first. Well, I can translate this later anyway, put it in the description if you really want. Some more stuff here. Here's a schematic diagram. This is not a high powered one by any means, but for a little tiny thing. Mine's a 12 volt, 5 amp. Just adequate amount of power. DC 5.5, 12 volt 5 amp. Oh, a dual power supply, is it? There we go. That's what it looks like. You put the audio in, drive the transformer, and it modulates the high voltage there. And you get a plasma speaker. I'm not going to cut the suction cap off, I'm going to leave it on there. It just doesn't look like the proper flyback without it. 12 volt 5 amp wall wart 60 watts, pretty simple stuff. Power LED there to indicate its power. 20 kV, that's a 20 kV flyback. 0.5 to 2 centimeters of arc. You can bend those accordingly to get the best sound. I've got another a Slayer exciter Tesla coil singing one of those kits coming, a bit bigger than this one, so that'd be cool. The next project with that, build that kit. Okay viewers, this is actually quite easy surface mounting. Got one of the little transistors on there. I got some flux, just pasted that in the board and it acted as a sort of glue. And I got the tiniest wick of blob of solder, I just went boop. That little tiny tack held the top, started off on the top bit, and that held on nicely. That was easier than I thought. Do be careful though, make sure everything's steady, because if you lose any of those, well, you're never going to find it. That's that one. Now go put the other one on. And these other smaller ones, there's another 3 there to put in. Wire 1. Yeah. Yeah, they're all called Y1 here. I don't see any Y2. Y1, Y1, Y1. There's 3 Y1s, a Y2. Okay, that's pretty easy enough to do. Okay, viewers, I just want to clarify something here. These are Y1s, they're Y2s, and I think one's a I just assume one's a PNP or one's an NPN transistor. This is Y2. I accidentally put the Y2 in the Y1 spot. No, that's not right. Y1s are here. The Y1s go there. The Y2 goes in the Y2 spot. You gotta look carefully. It pays a double check, especially with soldering a surface mount. You don't get much chances. It wasn't too difficult to remove the component. I just used a lot of flux and just buried it in flux as glue, and just tacked the top down, and did the same process and managed to replace that component and put it there without damaging anything. So I've got 2 Y2s in my kit. Looks like I can't see any other provision on the board, but there also will be a Y2. I only find one Y2 on the board. I've got 1, 2, 3 Y1s, 1 Y2. Unless one's a spare, possible it's a spare. And they put a lot of thought into that, because if you drop one, you can never find it again, unless they were clever enough to think of that and considered that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, those 3 here to put in. Y1s. They are tiny. It's not as hard as it looks though. It's not just going to be very, very patient of a steady hand. Just get it on the sit in the board straight. Yeah, just use a squab and just hold it like that. Straighten it up and just tack the first one. And that gets easy from there on. You got to use this stuff though. You have to have this stuff. You can't do it without it. It just doesn't work. Okay, viewers, 15 minutes later. It's tedious work, but the best method I've found is just put a big blob of flux on the footprint and sit the component inside that and just tap with a soldering iron, a dab, and it just wicks straight away. Now some components I didn't do that, they're just not straight. And that would end up fully flush sitting on against the board there, but it's still going to work. It just doesn't look pretty, but it's going to work. The best method is here. Right there, which is what I did the method, just put a blob of that as glue there. It's a bit messy, but it looks better in the end. Now I've just looked at my kit. I didn't get the 10 micro farad one there. I only got another pack of 10N. They gave me 2 sets of 10 nanofarad. They stuffed up. One's supposed to be a 10 microfarad for this capacitor here, which I haven't got in the kit. I love China. I could put a 10N there, but that's in the audio part that goes in there. The audio goes in here, 2 resistors into the capacitor. Which if I do that, it's going to be a bit weak on the audio, but we'll see how we go. Nearly there. The 162 value resistors and a 330p. These little ones there, the capacitor. And that'll be it for the surface mount stuff anyway. Okay viewers, it's all hooked up, it's not putting much amps. Turn it off and putting less current. That's the correct voltage and polarity and everything. No output. The hell? No output. Everything's correct. Should be working. Not working. No, it doesn't help when the instructions are in Chinese. Alright, I'll power that down. Try another pin somewhere on that flyback, eh? Escape hooked up to it. On. Turn the radio off. Nothing on the radio. I'm getting something out of it. It's actually responding when I flick the switch. The switch, I mean. Turn the radio off. Nothing. Turn the radio on. My audio source, that is, just got the radio playing. I've just got to figure out how to use it again. I forgot how to bloody use it. It's been a while since I last used this, but I'm getting something when I turn the audio source on. Yeah, I forget how to bloody use this now. Channel 1 I got hooked up. Turn that down so don't burn the phosphor. We are getting something. Channel 1, that's on channel 1. Source on channel 1. Well, we are getting something. So I'm using an X display here, channel 1. I don't have proper probes for this. There is a better way to do this, but I haven't had a chance to order my probes yet. I've got to calibrate it again too. So, millivolt range. Turn that off. See, I'm getting something now. No source, so I'm getting something out of it, but I'm not getting any modulation or any high voltage generation of that flyback. I'm getting something out of it. It is working. I'm only putting 0.3 amp. Yeah. It's definitely doing something. I'm getting somewhat of a signal out of it. Anyway. So it is working to some degree, but just not very well. Turn the radio off again. The line still, turn the radio on again, starts moving. So it is working. I might try a different flyback. Or I might try something else. Hang on, I got another idea. Anyhow, they're doing the same thing anyway. It's going straight to there. I should still get a signal out of it. Okay, viewers, got a bit of a playground with it. Take the ground off, just picking off the interference out of the air. I'm getting somewhere now. Look, static on TV screen now, there we go. Plug this in again. Turn the radio off, audio source off that is. So we are getting something into this thing. Audio off, audio on. My switch is backwards, oh well. Gotta get some proper probes for this scope. Definitely some proper probes for this scope. Well, we've got it set to 50 microseconds and it's on 50 microseconds each on that. XY. Alt display. Trace separation. Runs after delay. But it is working. This is just giving me a rough guide that it is working, which is good. Turn the audio source off. So it is working nicely. So I turn this off from here. Let that discharge down. There we are, she's off. Anyway. So it is working to some degree. It's just it's not dropping the fly back for some reason. Anyway, I will troubleshoot this, see how we can come up with. Thanks for watching.